Okay, y'all, here's the X8G. This is everything that comes with it. This is exactly how it comes. You got your charger, got your camera, got your, there's the plug-in for the charger. There's your feet. Here's some screws, the screwdriver, the bullet tips for the props. Here's your prop guard, your manual. There's your controller. There's your props and the extra set and box and all. So we're going to work on getting all this put together, then get back with you. Props are optional. A lot of people don't use them because they just add weight, and if you're going to be out in the middle of nowhere, then you either can or cannot worry about your props. If your props hit something, you can possibly strip the gears or burn up the motor, which that's what the prop guard will help you from, but having them on there adds weight, so that's optional. Okay, these next few pictures show the screws that go with each part. I also want to mention, pay attention to your props, because two props go one way and two props go another on these. Okay, got the feet on, as you can see. See the screws in there. Okay, back to the props. When you open up your package, you're going to have two sets of four. When you put your props on, you're going to need two props out of each bundle. So don't take a four of them that are together and put them all on there, because it takes two of one bundle and two of the other. They face different directions. Okay, if this is your first quadcopter with this type of blade attachment, this is going to come with these clips on the props. This plastic piece twists to the left. When it twists to the left, it will drop down, and you can pull this pin out. You'll pull the pin out, take the plastic off, then your blade, your prop will go down on there. Your prop will go down with this metal up. Then once you get it back on there, all this is going to go back on the same way. That plastic's going to come down on it. You'll put the pin in, then you'll twist the plastic to the opposite direction to lock it in. Alright, pay attention. Here in a second you're going to see the quadcopter put together wrong. The props are wrong on this. Two of them had to be switched. Camera's fastened, battery is charging. On the charger, the green light, the red says the power is on the charger. The green light indicates that it's charging. When this is fully charged, the green light will go out. They say no more than 200 minutes is what they say to charge the battery pack. So that's what we are going to wait on. And I'm leaving the guards off because I'm going to be out in the open. And if I happen to wipe out and hurt something, I'll just replace it. I don't care to fly with the guards. I don't like the extra weight and the restrictions. Okay, just before this is where I learned that the props had to be on just right. You have to check which way the motors are going on the drone, and then match the props up for the motors to make sure the right props are on the right motors. So then we went back and switched out two of them, put the right ones on, because the package comes with two bundles in the package, four of them in each bundle. Well, when I put this together, I just took one bundle and put them all on there, which was wrong. I had to take two of one bundle and two of another bundle in order for it to be right on this, and then you got to match it up to the motors so it spins in the right direction. So that's one thing you got to make sure whenever you put yours together. We just went down to the park. I'm just kind of getting used to this one. I have a couple other drones. Wanted to see how this one felt. Wanted to mess around with the headless mode also and see if it was working properly and see how it was acting. But little breezy out. There's kind of some storms in the distance. I also wanted to see the clarity of the video, see how it was. You'll see me kind of pitching here and there, kind of fighting against a breeze. You see the clouds there. I didn't test the range to its limit. I didn't try to go out as far as I could until it started to drop or lose reception. I didn't want to take that chance. It was actually, I got it up high enough to where it was kind of hard to see which direction I was facing, but with the headless mode it really didn't matter because it's easy to bring it right back to you. But I like it, the ease of flight. Real easy to control. Just me getting used to the headless mode. Me getting used to the spinning and turning and seeing how the thrust is on it. But real fun to fly. Easy to fly. We're going to get, just after this, there should be a video showing me flying the drone itself. At least a short clip of that. But not that it's going to help you any, but it might be a part of the video you want to see. Great clarity in the video. Real good camera. And this was in the evening, so it was a little bit of a low light situation. You can see the sunset getting ready to go down. But it's a great drone. Okay, I was going to attempt to do the headless mode demonstration. It's just a little too breezy out. I'm going to be fighting the wind if I try to do it right now. But I still wanted to show you up here to kick into headless mode. So the camera's facing that way. So that's generally the front of the quadcopter. So if you face it in whichever direction you want, I'm steering it that way. I push this top button and listen. You hear the 4 beeps, it keeps beeping. That's set in headless mode. So right now, it's automatically set with me and the controller in that direction. So if I go up that way and I spin the quadcopter to the side, no matter what, when I pull back on my steering lever, whenever I pull back on this, it's still going to come straight back towards me. No matter where the front of the quadcopter is facing, it's going to acknowledge me, and when I pull back, it's going to come back this way. When I go left, it's going to go left wherever it's at, or right. No matter which way the nose is facing. It just depends on which way I'm facing the quadcopter. So that's what makes it nice about that, because when it's far away, and if you're not sure where the nose is, and you're scared if you go forward, you might be shooting off to the left. That's not the case in headless mode. If you're way up in front of you and you could see, or if it's way up in front of you and you could see it, all you got to do is pull back towards you, and it's going to come right back towards you in headless mode. So that's what's nice about that. You don't need to know where the front of the quadcopter is. So when you're way up in the air and you're panning around with a camera or taking photos or what have you, you don't have to worry about taking off in the wrong direction. Like I said, if it's up in front of you, pull back, it's going to come back towards you. If it's to your right, pull to the left, it's going to come back towards you, because it automatically locks on to where you're at and what direction it was set up on. So that's what's nice about that. But if it was less windy, I'd kind of give you a demonstration on that, but there's no way I could do it right now. Not with as windy as it is.